What's happening, everybody? It's Anthony from The Daily Truth, the truth in 5 minutes or less. I hope you are having a fantastic day. I'm going to let a couple people jump on. As always, put in the comments if you've got something you want me to talk about on The Daily Truth. Today's Daily Truth is going to be talking about the fact that we need time to be able to spend with our friends as men. And I bet it's the same with women. So truth is, men need to have men's time, boys' time. So I just got back from a boys' trip to Colorado, where we were snowboarding and skiing. I'm the only snowboarder. I talked about snowboarding yesterday. And I was realizing that this fellowship amongst men is incredibly important. And I think that we look at a world where there is a country specifically with a lot of suicide happening, especially in men. And you look at this philosophy where after COVID, we've just kind of separated from everybody else. And we were so used to this digital thing. And we're, I went live on Facebook, or I FaceTimed. It's not the same thing. And I think we've forgotten about that. And this is a second annual guys trip with this group, and we added one, and we got to spend some time. And I'm going to tell you, you go, if you want to go into politics and Trump and you talk about locker room talk, we're all respectable guys, but fact is there is a tone difference when men are being men around other men and having a good time, whether you want to say alpha male or masculinity or whatever it might be. But you have to realize there is something about that kind of release of being able to be in a room full of guys and not have to worry about what comes out of your mouth, not have to worry about what you say is going to get you in trouble, because it is what I would call a men's safe space. It's a safe space that is necessary to get out all the things that make us men. Biologically. Like, it is something, and you talk about we've talked about locker room talk a lot, obviously, in this country, but there's something about it that is this genuine release. And when we don't have that fellowship or camaraderie to just be goofy, be ourselves, outside of the constraints of society and political correctness, when we don't have that, I'm going to tell you right now, it puts us at a mental risk without having that release. And I'm sure women need the exact same thing. So not being able to have these times, I think, can be actually very dangerous. So when you look at what's going on in society, where we're over-medicated, we're on depression medication, you've got men committing suicide at a higher rate than any time in history. I think it's really because we don't allow ourselves to have that release. And you look at the veterans that commit suicide from a soldier's perspective, you look at this as they've had some of the greatest camaraderie for a long period of time amongst their brothers, amongst other soldiers, and they get home and they don't feel like they have a place. So that's why a lot of times the way that soldiers help each other is to actually find fellowship building where they can go back with their brothers. And that is what is considered a game changer in this world of making sure mental health and stability is back at a level that is manageable. And again, I think COVID really hurt us, because we decided that we didn't need this kind of thing anymore. And being on the phone it's not the same thing. Being in person, doing some kind of activity is incredibly important. So that's my revelation. So truth is, men need time to be men and around men and to have that fellowship, that camaraderie, in a man's safe space. The truth is, a man's safe space is being in a room of other good men. That's how masculinity is built. There's nothing toxic about it. That's how men can get a release from the stress, the rigors of this world. So that's what I got for you today. It was a great weekend this last weekend. I'm glad I got to hang out and have some fun, do some snowboarding, have some laughs. The key is some laughs, humor, laughter, always a big thing. So that's what I got for you guys. God bless. Have a great rest of your day. Remember, the truth will always set you free. And don't surrender your pets, please. All the pounds are completely full. Take it easy, guys. God bless.